Hello, I'm Megan Phillips and I'm going to be showing you how to put on Color Street nail strips. From start to finish, I'm going to show you my manicure. I'm going to be putting on this set called French Riviera. It is a retired set. It's really pretty. And then I'm going to be putting on this as an accent over top of this on a couple of the nails. So first, before you put on your Color Street nail polish strips, you need to prep your nails. Push back your cuticles, which I've already done. I use this rubber cuticle pusher that I got on Amazon. It works really well. And then you want to use an alcohol prep pad, which you get in your set of strips. You just want to gently rub it on all of your nails, and it's just going to clean your nails so that you can be ready to put your strips on. If you feel like it's an alcohol prep pad, so if you feel like alcohol dries out your nails, you can use Dawn dish soap, can't talk, as an alternative if you would like, and that will do the same. All right, so I've got my alcohol prep pad all done, so I'm going to go ahead and start putting on my strips. I start with my pinkies and then lead to my thumb because I use my thumb on my opposite hand to perforate the strip, and I'll show you what I'm talking about when I do that. So I know that the bigger end of this strip works well on my pinky. And if you're not quite sure, line it up before you do it and like see which one is going to be a good fit. But I've done these enough that I know that this end of the strip works really well for my pinky. So the clear top just comes off, and then pull back this silver tab, and then you pull this section off in the back, and then you are left with just your double-ended strip. Okay. So you want to line it up in the back of your nail. Hopefully you can see this down here, as close as possible to your cuticle without actually being on your cuticle. And if you don't like the placement, you can just gently pull it up and replace it. All right, once you have good placement, I just basically rub it back and forth and up and down a couple of times, make sure it's on there really well. And then I'm taking my thumbnail on the opposite hand, and I'm gently pulling the strip down over the tip of my nail, and I'm just pushing my thumbnail underneath this strip, and then I just move on and do it for the whole nail. Voila. Normally you could get 2 nails out of 1 strip, but this side is too small for any of my nails. So I am going to go to the next one on the other set. You get 2 strips of 8 double-ended strips, so you get 16 total double-ended strips. So you should have plenty, no matter what size your nails are, to do your full manicure and maybe even your toes as well with 1 pack. Okay, didn't like that. I'm gonna redo it. Okay, so it is important that you don't touch your cuticle in the back, and that's because if it's laying over top of your cuticle, it is going to snag on things like your hair, clothes, etc. So it's going to last longer if you don't get it touching your cuticles, and that's where pushing back those cuticles is really going to help. I'm going to try to talk a little fast because I want to show you the full process, and I don't want this to be an extremely long video. This is another one that has 2 different sizes on each strip, on each end of the strip, excuse me. Okay. If you feel like it fits well, but then there's just a little bit of excess, like on this side right here, there's just a little bit of excess. So I just pushed my thumbnail in around the border of my nail over there, and it just gently perforates it. So you can kind of make it work. If it's a little bit bigger, it's easy to make it work because you can just use your thumbnail to perforate the strip. To see, no, that does not fit well on that size. Okay, so we're going to do so sometimes it might take a couple of attempts, but that is one thing that I love about them, is that you can just keep on placing it and it's gonna still be sticky. It doesn't lose its stickiness. It works great. So you don't have to be a pro. It is pretty easy to just try again. Okay. All right, so now we have 4 fingers so far. A couple things to know about Color Street is that they are made 100% of nail polish. So they are going to smell like nail polish, and you want to, once you open the sealed pack that they come in, they would dry out. Just like if you were to leave a bottle of nail polish opened and out at room temperature, it's gonna go bad. So same thing applies to these. They're made 100% of nail polish, so they are intended for a one-time use. And after you get all of your nail strips on, you want to wait about 30 minutes after you've applied them before doing anything with water, like showering, washing your hands, swimming, anything like that. That really is the only thing that you need to be careful with. Other than that, you can just carry on like normal, get back to your normal daily life, change diapers, make dinner, you know, do whatever it is that you do, and they won't get messed up, which is really nice. That's one of the things that I did not like about when I used to use nail polish, is that you would spend so much time doing them and getting them really pretty, and then you would inevitably smudge them or mess them up because they just take too long to dry. So with these, you don't have any dry time, which is super great. So this was one where it was a little bit big on the side, and so I just pushed in my finger around the border of my index finger, and then it just pulls it right off after you've gone in and perforated it with your thumbnail. So super easy to make the larger sizes work for you if you can't find an exact fit. Okay, almost done here, and then I'm going to add my accent, and then I will do my thumbnails. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my accent before putting on my thumbs since I use my thumbs. So I think I'm going to do, I don't know which fingers I want to do. All right. So this one, even though it looks white, it's actually on a white paper backing. It is actually clear. So it will be really pretty over top of this design, I'm hoping. We shall see, if not. So I like that. I think that I'll probably do my index finger as well. Ow. Hit my elbow. Okay, there we go. I think that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to do the same on my other. I'm going to do my thumb real quick to show you the finished product. Okay, voila. There is a full mixed mani, and it's French Riviera with between the lines over top. Super pretty. Thanks for watching.